Hi, I'm Steve Wickenton and welcome to Magic Behind the Magic. This time we're going to be talking about which direction you can grow your business. When you first start to try and grow your entertainment business, it can feel really restricted and sort of limited in some ways. There are plenty of very interesting obstacles, and sometimes it's just easier to decide that it can't be done. But if you expand your thinking just a little bit, a whole scope of ideas and opportunities can open up. For most entertainers, the first place of growth is in the number of shows. That means filling your calendar with bookings and being as busy as possible. But there comes a time when you realize that you just cannot fit any more shows into your week. There are time limits and supply and demand limits for any sort of performance. When you hit this point, it is a great moment. But then you may realize that you still need to make more money. So what do? Well, this is where you need to expand your mind and start to think outside the box. So the first thing that most people think of is that we can increase our fees. This means we can make more money for the same work, the same money for less work, or maybe even more money for less work. Sounds good, doesn't it? But obviously, if you want to increase your fees, you need to make sure that you are still fitting in with your market, or you need to look at a new market. You need to adjust your marketing and sales techniques and possibly even your show and show style to match the new clientele who are willing to pay the higher fee. If that sounds like something that you would like to try, then check out the links below. Andrew Smith has a Facebook group which supports his book called The Dominant Brand. It is all about this topic and the link is below. And Andrew knows his stuff because he has done it. He really is a master on this topic. So check out the links if you're interested in that. Another way you can grow your business is to increase your add-ons. These are the optional extras that your client can get added to the service you already provide. For kids entertainers, it's things like face painting, balloon twisting, magic workshops, maybe even party favors, party decorations, discos, games, anything that you can think of that adds to the value of what you are already doing. And while some of these add-ons don't seem like a big sales ticket, if your calendar is already full and your extras adding on an extra, say $50 for each show, that's a lot of money at the end of the year. Remember that these add-ons can become very popular, so make sure that you can supply them easily at a large enough quantity and at a profitable price. A third option for growing your business is to think about services that have a demand outside of your usual busy time. For example, if you are mainly busy during the weekend, then find things that people want during the week. School shows, preschool shows, workshops, after school shows, shopping centers, anything you can think of that fits into that space when you are not normally busy. And a fourth option for increasing or growing your business is to think about maybe getting extra performers. In other words, hiring people to do the performances for you. This means you get to perform, and while you're performing, other people are also performing your show. They get paid for the performance and you take a cream off the top for being the owner of the business and organizing all the administration and everything else that goes with it. This is an area that I have had very little to do with, but if it's something that you think you might be interested in, then once again, check the links below and go to Kids Entertainer Academy. There you will find a couple of lectures by Michelle Ulfs, who runs a really good business locally for me, and she has done a series of lectures that really explain how to get the right people and what you need to be doing to do this. So check those out if this is something that you consider maybe is a good way for your business to grow. So by considering some of these options and putting those parts that you like into action, it will open up a whole new area and you'll start to think of even more ways that your business can expand. You will find that the limits on growth in this industry are really only limits on your imagination. As I have said a few times before, when I was first building my business, there were plenty of people out there telling me I could not make a living out of being a kids entertainer or a kids magician. Well, those people simply hadn't expanded their way of thinking enough to realize that there are so many ways you can make an income in this industry. So start looking at all your options and expand your business into something that you never thought was possible. Once again, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you like, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. Keep expanding your minds, keep growing your business, and check this out. Hey guys, don't forget that if you haven't subscribed yet to the 7-point checklist or the Magic Behind the Magic newsletter, you can do that just there. That one there, that's the video. If you haven't seen that video, have a look now. And if you like this channel, then you can subscribe right there. Hit that to subscribe to the channel, hit that to subscribe to the newsletter. I'll see you next time.